I know.
Introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What's that?
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
FM.
Jackson again to Dobbins.
Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? I'm tryna fuck a nigga lungs up. They be like, no, don't put them damn guns up. Fuck that. Say big brother, bring them guns out. Wanna smoke? We get the spinning while the sun out. I ain't never lacking that punk gas with my gun out. Scream out what's happening to get the bus until it run out. All these niggas hiding like what they got, it ain't no fun out. 7'6" too big as hell to knock a nigga lungs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick your dope, get on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, don't make no noise out. Eat your plate. 9, 10, 11, we ain't gon' sit and they won't fuck with Jake. I'ma kill 14 niggas if 13 bitch niggas play. I think my Draco might be Jake. Why? Cause he blow niggas. They got a brand new life. Cause I flow niggas. Call me an auto yes man. I don't know nigga. You can see your best man. You gon' lose your best hitter. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's how I step on niggas. I step on his bitch ass nigga. Be on my crew like slap for fun, I know they trolling me. Outside with y'all pick on me, be on, I keep the folks with me. Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know that's how it supposed to be. Call him for a feature just to kill him, cause we know he's sweet. Who the fuck is that? Bro, go check the door, look out your window, don't forget the strap. I be on they ass when I see ops, I do forget I rap. I be on this shit wherever I'm at, I love that from the rap. He gon' drink whatever nigga sell him just to say hi. They be like he wasn't even with that shit whenever a nigga die. Mercy won't always lie to y'all whenever a nigga die. Send a nigga stable as they check just to keep y'all quiet. Soon stump his ass. We gotta do what Nardo said, cause niggas die from pumping gas. Why you act like that shit so exclusive, bitch? That's public ass. Ain't no nigga we don't fuck with, come around, we stump his ass. Nardo voice, creep up out that cut, we like Nardo voice, catch before you want that gun on steady talking like you did a drill. We gon' kill you sober, who done told you that I need a pill? Yeah, deal stuff will put my toe on that boy. You Mickey Mouse, bitch, you went and told on that boy. All my guns come with a switch, cause I'm fucking rich. I don't take no tricks to throw no fish.
Yo, I hate him so much.
Devin Funches, his second touchdown of the season, and the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter.
It's your one and your Weezy, man. This shit too easy. Different bitch for every season, showing me they clean. I take drugs and put my lessons like they therapy. She said that bitch on call blessing, she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle. My father ain't got no trouble. Rest in peace, my uncle. Never met, but I still like you. Remember that push from way back, then I pound the fuck. Standing under where the killers at, made my blood choke. This ain't that what you looking at, it with another to the roster. You can tell us so much, nigga, watch me. It's going on, spitting it stuff. Tripping in school, I was serving bad, while they researching my life. Who did your jury and look like brass? Money your brush, it'll stop you. It's your one and your Weezy, man, this shit too easy.
Different bitch for every season, showing me they clean. I take drugs and feel relaxes like they therapy. Running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that locker room
I threw the money on it, took the price up like I designed it. Hit for the presidential, the bitch, that skill nigga Minaj. That little IG bitch ain't shit for the end of the car. I'm around the side, piece pop out that night and rubber lock. Stuff I get
Takes it inside the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Different bitch for every season, showing me they clean. I take drugs and feel relaxes like they therapy. She take that pussy on top, so she won't think I need it. I think these deepest eyes no way, it ain't no more breathing. Jackson gonna keep it running right.
Just got my reasons, I'm fucked out the region. Bitch, you ain't calling me, I'm freezing. No way on my knees.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Well,
someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Charger drive about to get going in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure, well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up here by Jimmy Smith.
6th interception on the year.
We constantly talk about defenders having great
Losing the free safety, he's been wilding out ever since. Deshaun Elliott wasn't cutting it.
See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
You that just flipped on the city player, I just want to inform you that when you got somebody good, you hold on to.
Fucking hate it. I hate all of it.
Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch.
They just mean I don't play. My chop is bisexual. It be going both ways. Think I need a my phone. They know I can.
Playing this excellent. They've got to take care of
Got that
business
fat
first.
kid.
3
But
yards
I
on
made
that
my
last
bitch, she
carry.
bag it
His
up.
second
No,
and
this ain't no
7.
Playboy, so you play though, you get tatted up. We don't got no van, we do the foreign to steal and snatch you up. They
He'll get
celebrate,
this
ain't
tackle.
take a crack right now, I'm
He'll
trying
be
to stack it
taken
up.
down, but they've
This your
got
body
this one
right
up
now,
to the
we gon' get beside it.
35-yard line.
Talk about your
So
feelings, I got
pass
Fergus in my
interference, the
body.
call.
At the
It's so
hotel with your
tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time
pull
that
up
up
sticky just
perfectly.
like crochet.
It
This
certainly
shit
is
pay me, I
difficult to
can't
get it
stop. I
exactly
got
right
one
because
like the
sometimes
water
you're looking
ball,
to get
like
them
the
at
blue shade
fractions of
diamond.
seconds too
Say her
early.
shit a cool, she don't
Gotta
know
look
what
for a
TV
little more
cool
obvious.
dive.
Always a
Top
tough
leaving
penalty
in
to
the push, how
officiate.
you might
Just
need to
ask a
find.
basketball
Love
ref,
this shit,
and
I
they
find
know the
myself on
rules
G,
off
ain't
the
tell me
jump.
9-10.
And they're going to have
This
this
your body,
across
free don't get
midfield,
beside.
inside the
Fuck about your
45.
feelings, I got
That'll
Perkins in
line
my
up a
bag.
gain
I'm
of
at the hotel with
27
your
on the
hoe, the
catch and
hotel piss,
run.
I'm in her body. Pull up stinking like some crochet, this
So
shit pay
in
me, I
Raven
can't stop.
territory
I'm
now.
going
Here's a
down, you
first
know,
and
my dick
10
on her tongue, she
at
know
the
where I'm from. I bought my
40-yard
set on
line.
the front, nigga deep, I come out the
Brady.
trunk with a runner on trunk. Say that on me, we chopping the cow, we putting you down, you fish out the pond. I went like a
Left
towel, I'm
side,
all on
he's
her
got
mouth,
it.
I'm doing the
Complete.
wrong, I'm putting her down. What big homie, fuck big
Nice
homie, did
defense for
this
the
shit, I know
Ravens.
my
They
love.
were excellent a week ago in that victory
Shout it
over
just a real
Indianapolis.
long.
And I'm
I'm in
interested
shit
in
like a
game
cone.
plan and trying to
I'm trying to
attack
give
on
you some
this one
dome.
because
I'm finna
when you
take her
take it
home.
away 4
I'm
times
finna
through
pop out a
interceptions,
chrome.
what
I
do
got
you
the
do
chrome plate.
now when
I
you
got
go
the
into a
dome plate.
game?
But it's
Do
the
you
wrong
decide you
plate.
can't
Hit
go
out the
with it?
wrong
Do you
place.
try to
I hit
run
the
it back?
wrong place.
Or do you throw your
Free my
quarterback?
dog. They be
Make sure you
Draco.
see
He
your
caught the
guy
wrong
open
plate.
before
I
doing
stacked it
it.
out, but what Brad
Following
Bro did
second
there was
down
the
by
wrong
Brady
safe.
is incomplete. And Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like
Hey,
this
yo, Ren,
when
turn
they're
that up.
taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I
Every
both were
pipe
sort of
up, whole
surprised in his
game
weekly
lit.
press conference when he was
Two-tone
asked
fucking
about
room
this being a
flow,
trap game.
penthouse,
He
roof
said
flow,
it's
scooter
boosting when
bitch,
you didn't see
Juco, we
anything to
pipe
worry
gang,
about.
juiced
Not
up.
surprised
I
to
don't
hear
even
Russell a
smoke,
big
let me
win
be in my
because
blunt,
we
be
know
too stuck.
that can be a
Yeah, I
dangerous
won't break it
tactic for
out,
them,
pull out
guarantee
it.
you.
Looking
Got
for
you sticks
punches,
inside
but
the
it's
couch, you just
intercepted.
pull out.
Picked off by the
Yeah,
Pro
I'm on that
Bowler,
gang
Marcus
shit, whole
Peters.
gang bang shit, whole
And it will
gang
be
gang
brought
shit. The
down, but
beans,
he's
I'm trying
got
to
the
lane switch, show
interception
shit.
on the final play of this first quarter.
Tired, they know I whack Jimmy on cool shit. I got you fully
Third quarter,
automatic with the first switch,
14-7
back
our
street, straight up
score.
out the head. Everybody got a big and they with it. Yeah, shawty keep it head, shawty keep it on me. Never on them perks,
The
he gon'
Baltimore
twitch it like
offense at the
Gunny.
line,
Feeling
set to
deep,
get
hide the
going.
can,
They've
know
got the
he going
lead. The
dumb.
last
She
time
gon'
had to
charge
punt
for
it,
that
though, with
pussy,
the key
ain't
to this
trippin'.
drive.
You a bum,
I think it's
yeah, skip.
leverage.
You're the
The big
only
guys up
one,
front,
only
you
you.
know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. An incomplete pass leaves it 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Like a booby doo, that's spot you like Scooby Doo.
Here's Jackson to throw.
With no Philly P. Yeah, on my whole gang back.
Dancing to his
Yeah, on my
left.
whole gang back.
First down and more for Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him, or you're just...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to it. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Who you a boo for this?
As evidenced by the final total there on
Scariest shit
HG
you ever
stats.
heard. 30 out the window with that 30 worth you ever. Saw you win it, ain't no in between. Loaded, but we focused. Running split the last 50 weeks. He thought she was sweet. Might be willing, now he missing feet. Give him up forever sleep. Ask him, niggas know it's 2020. Out Kentucky, kill more niggas than Corona. I can't see my aim bogus. I'ma have to walk up on him. The triple cross. Ask him if he helped us like his homie. I know I'm gonna hold it, even if he had to keep the loaded. You know, scary niggas, so sticky niggas with a shirt on. So right up and down. Spin the fly in a different car. Try and get it finished, so we spin it, try and get in the war. Really never coach his little soldier. Wish I was a boy. Trapping in, I'm acting, still got many in the kitchen drawer. Across the country, I connect the plugs with like stitch a cord. I'm a real boss, they keep English, then they keep it
And continue to play their game.
And he put it aside.
Interior is very clear.
the scramble, and it's second down.
You ain't sit outside them niggas' house at 3 a.m. Nigga, we don't do no playing. They go up overstairs, we do butchers overtime. More than 20 gang members when I push inside the spot. You the niggas that's on God. That Tony run his blind. Prison prime,
Left side by Funches.
on his job, we gon' throw
Second
the
catch
line.
for him today, and it'll run it down for first down.
We got selections in the Frankie of the 45. Just fuck a homie, baby mama at the homie spot. Forever HGM and them until I'm slaughtered. They asked me leave the back door open and made an offer. 6 or 7 grand.
Maybe that'll help as they head towards the half.
Sprinkle it on my daughter and go hundred. I ain't selling the choppers, they got sentimental no value. Until I'm a mandatory. Cause round when they down, I keep a stiff staring in his face. With all his lips stretched out and tell it to his face. I ain't selling the choppers, they got.
I gotta make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that he make it routine. How about that throw right there? That was really great for Brady.
And you know one area that he honed his throw. He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
That would have been something.
Touchdown, Chargers! Mark Williams, his touchdown now right here. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, but at least they know it's going to
I cannot pay you for all the thing I give to me. I don't get it, it's me.
Returning it, Justice Hill. And they will level it down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Stand in his face, with all his lips stretched out and tell it to his face. I ain't selling the choppers, they got sentimental value. Usalama mandatory, keep the killers. Okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles Wood touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this segment. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice relax watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might come out a counter too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there. It's good enough to move the chain.
I said, okay, my infatuation and related to another form of what you call it. Oh yeah, I ain't met you. I've been looking, stuck up waiting for. I kept the chasing like an alcoholic. Don't understand me, what the fuck do you mean? It's the rose to the cheeks, yes, the purple eyes, sugar, honey, ice.
What do they say in the NFL? Your testability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carry the ball.
Precision, I wonder if you look both ways. You cross my mind. I said, sick of chasing. You're the one that's on my daydream. I can only see your face. I close my eyes.
Tucker with the extra point. Tucker now to give it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady.
Come on, you gotta jump that.
That catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Brady. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this is caught by Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Funchess. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Brady. Flush to it, and he can't find anywhere to go.
Oh, Daffy fucking Owe. Let's go, nigga.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. To throw, it's Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. This is caught. It's blown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
Did you dig?
Coach.
Quandre?
Thank you. We
yeah.
welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in
Slot corner
the
shit.
half, and they trail as we get back underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game? And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raider touchdown.
Yeah.
It goes without saying. I'm going to say it
Second.
anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back.
He's young.
Right in the lap of the defender from there.
Second, he's young.
Before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Austin Eckler got hurt last year and missed 6 games, but still finished with 54 catches, the 5th most by running back in the NFL. But remember this, 2019, 92 catches. This guy's a definite threat out of the backfield.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick
It's my 3rd pick six.
touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On first down, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On play action, now Brady. He's airing it out for Williams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Only needing 2 yards on second down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 24 yards. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll chuck this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And I have to think that the Ravens are going to continue to find ways to get J.K. Dobbins the ball, and even more in the passing game this year. Just 18 catches as a rookie a year ago. Would not be surprised to see that number at least double in 2021.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Let's take it in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard
I'll ball like BD in the T at the trap. A bitch face in my lap.
Push up on with that. That's when he got clout. Wookie ain't waking back up throwing the towel. Rocket was tapped, then he got his gang clout niggas, but damn, baby got overclout. Kicking nigga in the shit for playing with me. Why you trying to make me cough when you let my man sit? Sit him down with his tray. I can't really stand niggas. Trey had his pole, but it's scary ass stand with me. Damn, top, why you going for these fuck niggas lying? When we in the city, all these pussy niggas do is high. Can't get on Instagram like they was test outside. Last nigga on that street posted up, had died. Niggas know not to get on live.
Here's 1st and 10.
Mama later got his ass fried. Cracker keep getting up. Nigga got 9 out. Nigga ain't good enough. He got hit by 5 times. Nigga know how to fuck this all. That's how I'm gonna cock it back.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Hard down on the E-way. Some of my best advice, y'all better stay off that freeway because it's not the shit was a game. Got shot all in the head. I crack take all them face shots.
He got some good legs.
That nigga crashed, now he dead. Stupid. Hey, you know I had to talk my shit. That boy, hey, call the dead off. I don't fuck that nigga shit. I'm gonna keep this nigga. I'm gonna keep smoking this nigga.
Finch's hands is complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down to the 32. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good training.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll roll him out right, looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll go
That is fucking crazy, Joey Bosa.
his own 5 at the 4. Joey Bosa so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll go option to the short side. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
Now, like that, he knew that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him.
You said I can't score more than 49 points?
They'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Nigga, it's third down. Fuck you. No, I'm not. I'm dead. That's not trying to score. I just wanted the first time.
It's going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
You could anyway. I'm good.
Yeah, he said on the thing on the mic. So you know,
I said, alright, cool.